Look at the light it emits onto the ground, dude.
Like they can issue you a permit, like to put on the window, but the actual plate's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome back to the channel. So before we get into anything fun today, I need to go down to the DMV and do an out-of-state inspection. Since I bought my truck out of Arizona, to get it into California status, I need to go down to the DMV and do an out-of-state inspection, which I didn't realize I even needed to do until right now. So if you guys know anything about how California operates, there's more than likely going to be a fee associated to this, as well as a late fee as well, I'm sure, because whatever the deadline is to transfer an out-of-state vehicle, I'm sure I passed it. So that right there is the first thing on the agenda for today. Go down to the DMV, get the truck titled into California, and then hopefully it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg to do so, but we'll find out pretty shortly here. No way, dude. My Canon just self-destructed. It froze, turned off, and now it won't turn back on. Yeah, dude, just like that. That's the end of the road for my camera. Now we're using the iPhone 13 Pro. I'm not too entirely sure where the camera cut off and self-destructed, but yeah, dude, my Canon just literally turned off, it froze, and it won't turn back on now. So now we have no more camera. We're gonna be using the iPhone 13 Pro, which honestly, I'm not mad about one bit because the iPhone 13 Pro video quality is top level, dude, so we're good.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you have an out-of-state title or a reg card for the vehicle?
I bought it from a dealership and I financed it, so I don't have a title.
No registration card either?
Just a license plate on the truck, that's all I got. I have everything emailed to me though, no paperback though.
Okay, that's fine. I can still do the verification just on my form. I have to write no documents because I didn't see the originals. But,
okay.
But I can still do
I can't show the emailed stuff. I have all the documents emailed, but not
yeah.
paper though.
Like yeah, even like to process it inside, they won't be able to do it with the email.
Oh, okay. So can I still make this happen today though?
You can probably go inside and start it, and like they can issue you a permit, like to put on the window, but the actual plate's not. Without the originals, no.
What do I need exactly to make?
Either a registration card for the vehicle or the title.
Registration card, okay.
Yeah.
All right. They can't look it up? No, huh?
No, the states
yeah,
don't communicate.
They don't communicate? So okay.
Yeah. Now, when you grab that, there's another label on the door.
Oh yeah, go for it. Cool, thank you.
All
right. So that was pretty much a waste of time, but at least we have the inspection done. So next time I come back to the DMV with my registration, then we're good to go. So apparently they need my registration or the sales contract or something on paper. Couldn't show them an email. Everything needs to be in paper. The only thing I'll owe is registration, which will probably be somewhere in the ballpark of like 800 to 1,000 bucks, because California, it'd be like that sometimes. Alrighty guys, so today's mission is to swap out these halogen turn signals. Everything else is LED. Headlights, cargo lamps, LED reverse lamps, tail lamps, everything's LED except for these guys right here. So we have some LED amber lights from last fit. That right there is going to make this truck look a lot more modern because halogen, dude, just dates everything. So we're gonna replace those right there. And then also we're gonna remove these side steps right here too, because it just, I don't know, dude. I don't like these side steps. They're very like old fashioned, if you ask me. They're very like, I don't know. They just don't look very modern. And they also look like the truck could look taller without them. So we're gonna take those things off as well. So with that being said, if anybody wants these right here, they are up for grabs. So hit me up on the DM on Instagram at Mark_Brenner if you guys want to come by and swoop up those side steps right there. Yeah, dude, these are gonna look a lot better in LED, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, dude, little things like this go a long way. Like just the small things, dude. Window tint, I mean, that's kind of a big thing, but like the LED lights, I've done last fit on my Silverado, and dude, it's more orange, it's brighter, it draws less power, they run cooler. There's so many reasons why LEDs are far more beneficial than halogen all day long, dude. It looks better, produces more light. I mean, there's so many reasons why halogen just sucks, dude. I mean, look at that right there. Ugh. So with that being said, let's head on back down to the garage and swap in the front turn signals, remove these side steps right here, and see how she looks. Let's get to it. So since my truck is lifted, this right here is a major key. But to replace the turn signals, it's actually really easy. It's hard to see from this angle up top, but that little opening right there, we reach into, and just like that, I'm already on it. So let's see if we can get a little visual some way, somehow. And here we go. You guys can see, I don't know if you can, but my hand is on it right there. So right up in there, you just twist that and it comes right out. Super simple, just like that. I'm going in blind, it's still really easy. Hopefully you guys can see, there it is. Then just pull it out, bam, just like that. So if you know, then you know. Last Fit makes hands down some of the brightest bulbs in the game. Dude, look at these things right here. Insane. These here are part number T7443A. These are going to replace those halogen bulbs I just pulled out of the front of the truck for the turn signals. I guarantee you, dude, these things are going to blow your mind. But Last Fit makes all kinds of cool stuff. I just picked up a wireless charging pad that doubles as a phone mount too. Super cool. I also got the cigarette lighter adapter for it. And dude, Last Fit has so much random, like dust cleaning gel. Like how random and cool is that? Super innovative. And then I also just picked up this off-road LED pod and light bar mounting bracket kit because I have a light bar I want to try to mount onto the front of the truck some way, somehow. We'll figure it out. But Last Fit also makes floor mats too. So I've ran their floor mats in my Ram, my Silverado. Great coverage, great quality, and very easy to clean. So yeah, everything they do is top notch. These right here are going to be brighter than the sun, dude. Bam. Reinstalling it's super easy. Just kind of figure out where the light would be based off where it's out on the outside and just kind of start to aim because you can't really see too well back there, but you can at least kind of feel for where the spot's at for it and then just insert and then twist. Oh my goodness, dude, look at that right there. How much light it puts out. Crazy. And it's instant light too. Like there's no like fade to it. That's so sick. It might be a little bit easier to see on the passenger side where it's at. So it's right there. Guys probably can't see where I'm at, but just like that. It's super easy to access. You just can't really see too well, but it's super accessible in like 2 seconds. That was super easy. Okay, so if you guys can see where it's going in, it's right behind that plastic piece right there. So now that it's in, just gotta twist it to the right a little bit, which is kind of a challenge to do actually now that it's in there. I'm trying to tighten it a little bit more difficult. I'm doing it with my fingertips. Oh my goodness. So it's probably a little, yeah, there we go. Twisted, perfect. A little tight back there, but definitely doable. So yeah, dude, now we're all good on those. Before I pull the truck outside, I want to remove the side steps. So let's get to it. Looks to be probably, I'd say a 13 mil times 2 on each bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. That right there should be it. There's a 13 mil down here, but up top here it's 12 mil. Luckily this thing is super light. Oh my goodness, dude. So much better. And just like that, dude, check that out right there. Stepless looks so much cleaner. But now let's pull it outside and see what the truck looks like with the amber LEDs. Let's go. Oh my gosh. What? All right, before I even get to the front of the truck, look at the light it emits onto the ground, dude. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yo, you see more orange than headlight, dude. Oh my gosh. That's crazy right there. Last Fit, dude, you guys are killing it. Unreal. So check this comparison out. Before the halogen Unreal, dude. And I like how it's more orange too. Like the other, like the halogen bulbs are a little more just diluted in color. And the Last Fit ambers are a lot more, the orange is way more, the amber is way more pronounced. So it looks just more, it looks cleaner. And just having LED lights in general on here just makes the truck look like more modern and like newer and stuff like that. Dude, I don't know why they put halogen still. I don't get it. Because for so many reasons, I mean, halogen burns more power, they run hotter, and they're more dull. So if you guys want to copy anything from Last Fit, use coupon code MBN10 at checkout for 10% off your entire order. They sell a lot of cool stuff, like all-weather floor mats, which I've had in both my Ram and my Silverado. Amazing products, LED lighting, LED light bars, wireless charging phone mounts, all kinds of cool stuff. MBN10 at checkout for 10% off. Get you guys hooked up. But yeah, dude, that right there is pretty much it for the lighting. Tomorrow morning, let's see what the truck looks like with no more side steps. Check out those lights, dude. Such a difference from the halogen bulbs it came with, dude. Such a big difference. It should have came factory that way. It looks really good, looks really natural. It doesn't look like we added aftermarket LED lighting to make it look like a premium truck. It looks like it came with the truck. So sick. Without the side steps, dude, it looks so much better. So much better. The main reason why it didn't look good with the side steps, me personally, I didn't like those steps one bit. They look way too plasticky and just dated. So yeah, dude, way better of a look right there. I didn't really use the side steps this truck came with all too often. I mean, they were more of like an obstacle to get around because they didn't come out very far. So it was more of like, I had to like use my heel to like get out of the truck. It was kind of awkward to use them even, but getting in and out is actually really simple. It's 3.5-inch lift on 35s. I'm not like, you know, super high up, so getting out is really simple too. It's a little bit of a hop, but really nothing I even think about. So I'm totally fine without having the utility of side steps. Although it is nice having that layer, that barrier of protection between you and other cars, because they do shield you from a lot of other cars that may give you a door ding, because most other cars sit lower than at least mine. So that's nice right there. But aside from that, I really don't ever need them. And for the sake of appearance, dude, that looks so much better. So yeah, dude, anyways, that right there is pretty much all I have for you guys today. I will catch you guys on the next one. Till then, peace out.